Shalom. Kol Haloyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, let's watch this quick video from MSN.com. It's 5 minutes. We'll probably watch about half of it. And that's it.
Neuralink, founded by Elon Musk in 2016. That same year, 2016, Texas A&M student Nolan Arbaugh was left paralyzed from his shoulders down after a swimming accident. That accident changed his world forever, but thanks to Musk, Nolan became the first ever recipient of the Neuralink brain chip and got control back of his life. Here's how it works. It's designed to replace a small portion of the skull, and it fits under the patient's skin. Small needle threads are then inserted to allow for two-way communication between the implant and the brain. The chip can then communicate with outside devices. I had the chance to talk to Nolan directly and hear firsthand his story. I wanted to share it with you. Here's our conversation. Nolan, thanks so much for being with us here today. I feel like I'm looking at a modern medical miracle here in talking to you. Tell us how this has changed your life.
It's kind of hard to put into words, honestly. Before Neuralink, I just wasn't really doing much. Wasn't getting out of my house. I wasn't being able to communicate with the world. I wasn't having a lot of fun. I was just kind of lying around doing a whole lot of nothing. And after Neuralink, I feel like I have a purpose. I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can find work. I feel like I could go back to school if I want to just become a functioning member of society. I've reconnected with a lot of my friends and family. I've reconnected with the world. It's been an incredible journey, and I am incredibly grateful. I feel super blessed.
So, Nolan,
Yeah, I'm going to pause it right there. I just wanted to get up to his first response. But, yeah, come take the chip and regain control of your life. Be a functioning part in society again. Why not? Be able to laugh and spend time with your family and with your friends. Get out the house. Do something, bro. Do something with your life. You see, this is the deception of Esau Edom. This is exactly how he wants to portray this technology. Because by doing so, obviously, he literally is helping. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to help. But the real purpose behind it is you gaining control of your life and he gains control of you. So who's really winning? Who really has control? It's the man with the power. That's Esau Edom. So it comes off like this is for your own benefit. But now, look, you have technology in your head. Or, of course, in your hand. They can do whatever they want with you at that point. Who knows? They can shut you off, take control of you, make you think certain thoughts. Who knows? People are already saying how it's not out of question if it's hackable or not. It's going to be hackable. It's technology, right? So people can hack into your brain, into your mind, just like a computer. Plant certain thoughts, whatever, actions, make you do crazy things out here. But Esau is going to push this narrative. We bring this out because obviously taking this is against the scriptures, right? So what we're going to do is first read the destruction for taking this chip. The destruction. So used to saying that word. We're going to read the judgment for taking the chip, which is in Revelation 14, verses 9 and 10. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." And of course, not everybody that's going to die is going to take the chip. You got some people that aren't going to take it, but their spirit and their mind is still one with the beast system. So they still worship the beast. They still worship his image. and they're still going to die. Those are three different things: beast, image, and his mark. But especially if you take that mark, it's over. You're done. It says the same in verse 10 shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. This is all poetic speech. It's a metaphor. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. This is straightforward. In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So the first sentence, or the first phrase in verse 10 is the point. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God. Meaning you're going to be completely destroyed in this second death when World War III hits. That's the wrath of God. That's to come. Those missiles from World War III, and of course the fire, the lasers, whatever you want to call it, that's going to come out of those chariots. Just read the book of 2 Ezra chapter 13 to know more about that. Yeah, and it says you're going to be tormented. All because you worship the beast and his image, and or you received his mark. It doesn't matter if you get it in your right hand or your left hand. And of course, a lot of people are going to get it in their forehead. And you have many, many companies, not just Neuralink. As a matter of fact, you got two companies in particular that are, well, I know one of them, they're kind of ahead of Neuralink. And another one is right on Elon's ass with their chip. But yeah, that's the judgment for taking the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. Now, of course, we'll come back and read it later, but what I want to get is, I'm going to type in this word, deceived. I'm not going to make this a long video at all. Revelation 19, verse 20. I'm going to get right to the point. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. The beast represents NATO and EU. The false prophet is the Catholic Church, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. Nothing but deception. Nothing but deception. And them that worshipped his image, these both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. And that's talking about America, the second death, Babylon the Great, that's going to be completely wiped out in World War III. But along with it, the Catholic Church is going to go. These current powers that rule, NATO, the EU, that whole entire beast system, of course, America, which is a part of NATO. America is also known as that whore that rides on top of the beast. They're all going to go. This current age of Esau ruling and wickedness and evil just prospering, yeah, it's all just going to be gone away with. But you see basically that Esau, who controls this entire system, he's going to literally deceive a lot of people into taking that chip. And it's crazy because you don't have Israelite leaders talking about this. The main thing that should be coming out of our mouth right now is prophecy. And this is one of the biggest prophecies that we should be talking about. This, World War III, and you can just say Jacob's trouble as well. Those are the three biggest things right now that we're looking forward to happening. And it's looking like they're going to happen very, very soon. You got Trump in office. He's just signing away, writing different executive orders, putting things into place. All they're doing is just planning. They're just planning, and they have a blueprint that they're following, that Trump is following. Now, whether he's going against the elite or not, who really knows? At the end of the day, he is a puppet, and he's there for a reason. Shoot, the Lord put him in there for a reason, and he's going to spark things off. You see what he's doing with ICE and how they're just running up in different places and taking a lot of northern tribe out of their place where they work, out of their house. Yeah, so Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. With Jacob's trouble is going to be the manifestation and damn near the chip being made mandatory. You might as well just say it is. It will be. And then, of course, from there, World War III. Those are the prophecies in order that we're looking forward to. Now, I'm going to just end off. Like I said, I'm not going to make this quick. I'm just grabbing these simple precepts concerning the mark of the beast, which is not hard to be understood. It really isn't. It's not hard to understand this prophecy. You see, Esau and these different pastors, they made it seem that way. Of course, the Holy Spirit isn't on them, so they don't have the proper interpretation. But then to feed even more into ignorance, they say, oh, well, the book is closed. The books are sealed. Revelation, the book of Revelation is sealed. Of course, that's what you say when you don't know, when you don't have the answers. Oh, well, the answers just aren't given because you don't have the answers. This is Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls it all. He is talking about Esau, Edom, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. If you're new to our videos, Esau, Edom represents the so-called white man. That's his true nationality. They are known as the Edomites. They run the entire world. And they're going to damn near basically make it mandatory for everybody to receive the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. Or sometimes you'll see it be referred to as a RFID chip. What is that? A radio frequency RFID, radio frequency identification, something like that, right? So verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he, meaning except he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So unless you take that chip, a time is coming in which you will not be able to eat. You will not be able to buy. And of course, we know that one of the end time prophecies is famine. So famine is going to be created. And then Esau says, look, well, there's a lack of food. You want to eat? We got it for you. You just got to take this chip. You see, that's why this is all about control. That's why this is all about deception. Because power, control is Esau's real motive behind this microchip. Sure, it's going to help some people here and there and make it so that they can see again, they can walk again, they can move their limbs again. Great. But for damn near the majority of the rest of the world, the people that's going to take it, they're going to be fine. They're going to take it because they feel forced, because they feel like they have no other option, because they feel like they need to do it in order to eat and provide for their family. Verse 18, it says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So that number 666 just simply represents the vibration, the energy, the spirit that Esau will be coming in these end days. The word 6, when you look it up, the etymology of it, I guess you can say, it goes into cutting. And that's exactly what happens when that chip is inserted in someone's hand. They cut into your flesh. Your flesh is pierced. Same thing in your brain. What they do is they cut a very, very, very tiny piece of your brain. That's exactly what they do. And then, of course, they put the chip right there. So this is Esau's entire motive. This is the whole reason behind him pushing this microchip. It's nothing but deception. Come get your life back. Come get your life back. Spend time with your family. Come be a functioning part of society again. And then one day, look, you have no choice. There's famine. All hell is broke loose. You might as well take it. So, of course, the elect aren't going to take it. Matter of fact, I'll get that scripture. I'll end off with this. Revelation 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, meaning you suffered for the Lord's sake, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Meaning the Lord is going to protect you when that chip is made mandatory. That is the hour of temptation, because it's going to be the greatest temptation that any one of us has ever faced. How do we know that? Because it's going to be a time like never was nor shall be. But as long as we continue to be obedient and do what we're supposed to do in the spirit, the Lord said he's going to keep us or protect us from that time, meaning he's going to make sure that we don't take the chip. He's going to put that resilient spirit on us not to take it. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So that's all we have to do. We have to just keep fighting, asking the Lord to increase our faith, keep repenting daily, praying without ceasing, and we're going to be okay. But that process starts right now. Redeem the time. So Lord will, this is edifying to the elect. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.